So, hi Ella. Today is Sunday, October 14th, and yes, I am outside. It's kind of loud inside the house. The basement's too echoey, and people can walk in on me in my room, and I'd rather not be in the living room because then people can, look at me and walk in on me as well, and I don't really feel comfortable with that. So, I'm outside, and despite the sunniness that it is still freezing cold, which is why I'm wearing my scarf. I originally was sitting on the patio, but then the sun was kind of whiting me out, so I moved to the ground outside the house. So, seeing as this is my first video, I'm not really quite sure how to start, so I'll just kind of go into it. I've been doing a lot of college-related stuff recently, and the IB has kind of been throwing this at our class for a while. The idea of colleges and where to go and how much it costs and all of this stuff. And so I had a meeting with the American College Counselor a while back, and she showed me this website called the Common App. You can do a college search based on really anything, then fill out your college applications and send them to your two colleges through the Common App. So it's a pretty awesome website. I got on the website and went to the college search page, and I was really excited because it had all of these different fields that you can narrow down your searches for. So what states you want to be in, what majors you're looking for, what kind of a city you wanted to be in, what like a big city or a small city or a medium-sized city, or so wanted to be a private school. I mean, there's just so many options. And so obviously I was super excited, like, thank goodness, this is going to be awesome. This is going to narrow down my college choice, and it'll take a lot less time for me to figure out what colleges I want to go to. Wrong. That darn college website gave me 47 colleges that fit my profile. That's a lot of colleges. My obvious next train of thought was to narrow it down based on distance from Holland, Michigan, because that's where mom and dad are going to be living, and I want to kind of have a home base. So I knocked out all of the colleges that were over 6 hours away from Holland. And that got me to about 27 colleges on my list. Initially, I thought that was a lot better than 47. Wrong. That is still a pretty astronomical number of colleges to think about. When you have to think about the fact that to narrow down which colleges I want to go visit, I have to look at cost, SAT scores, majors, student count, all of these different things that are important to me about the school that I want to go to. It just takes so much time. And it's kind of ridiculous how much time this actually takes. So, I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm looking through the different college websites, and I'm figuring out which fields, that I'm going to be narrowing down my colleges with. My brain kind of went off on a tangent and started thinking about all of these things about the future, and ended up reaching the point where I was thinking pretty science fiction-esque. You're looking at 27 different colleges. You'll have different experiences there, you'll meet different people there, they're in different places in the world. You're pretty much creating 27 alternate universes of your future. Anja Fragging's future. 27 different alternate realities of what your life could be. Ella, you know my brain. I have difficulties making decisions like what to wear in the morning or what to have for lunch. These kind of decisions are not life-altering. So, of course, the fact that I knew that choosing what college I wanted to go to could possibly change my future, and the 27 different alternate realities that my brain created, my brain kind of got overloaded with stress about what I'm doing with my life. Eventually I was able to calm myself down from that freaky bit of mind candy and get myself to stand back and look at the big picture and kind of console myself a little bit. In the long run, I'm going to make a choice, and I'm going to stick with it, about which college I go to. And when I get to that college, I'm going to make friends, hopefully get good grades, have a good experience, and maybe even meet someone. The more important decisions are the ones you make about how to live your life, who to live it with, and what you do with it. Where you live your life is just one of those fun little aspects that make life get interesting. I mean, sure, depending on where you live, your life is going to be completely different. But who you are as a person shouldn't change depending on where you are. So basically, Ella, what I'm trying to say is when you decide to start looking at colleges, don't get initially freaked out about the astronomical number of choices that you have out there. In the end, you're going to have a good experience. Ella, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope it's not as freezing cold in Howland as it is here. Next week, Grandma and Grandpa are coming on Wednesday. I will really try to post a video. So yes, I love you. Hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you sometime at the end of this week. Alright, bye. And what you do it with. Cannot speak.